Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna do another quick project tonight, hopefully. I did put the caps on these last night, so these are finished. So I can put these away. Toilet paper holder, paper towel holder, and my towel bar. So if you guys didn't see this video, it was last night's video. Check it out. I'm gonna put these aside, show you what my idea is. I'm gonna be making 3 of these. One on camera, the other 2 off camera. So on Amazon, I bought these pendant lights for 10 bucks a piece. Shipped, free shipping. And it even came with the light bulb, with an Edison light bulb. So how can you beat that for 10 bucks? So what I'm thinking is, I am obviously going to be throwing away part of this. I don't need this part, or maybe I'll save it for something in the future. So I want to get this light socket out of here, hopefully. I haven't even tried this yet to see if it'll come out. Okay, there's a little nut in there I gotta spin. I'm gonna have to grab some pliers. All right, so this little nut should spin off, I believe. Maybe it doesn't, I'm not sure yet. Sure would think it would. There it is. We're going to need this part of it. Save that piece, and we're going to put the this wire holder back on. Okay, now we have our light socket. Actually, I wonder if I should put that nut back on. Probably should. Take these off again. Put the nut on first. Now I haven't tested this out yet, so hopefully it's going to work the way I think it is. All right, that shows a little bit, but you're never going to see it. So I have 3 carburetors that are 2-barrel carburetors, 1 barrel, whatever the hell you want to call them. I think they're 1 barrel because it goes 1 into 2. But anyways, these are junk. They're missing parts. This one's even missing the screws that hold the top of the carb to the bottom of the carburetor. I'm just going to put some like wood screws into it. It'll be fine. So what I want to do is take out the choke flap here, cut this hose out, or that part out. I want to put this light socket into the carburetor, okay? And then I'm going to bolt the carburetor together, and then I'm going to take some cable. I'm just going to dust it off. I'm not going to clean the rust and stuff off it. I kind of want it to be kind of, see, like even all this is just missing parts and everything. But anyways, I'm gonna take 2 cables here and hang the light from cables. And it's gonna be a hanging light with just an Edison bulb hanging out of the bottom of it. I'm gonna use it in the little tiny hallway area I'm gonna have, which is gonna go to the bathroom area. Oh, it's over here, duh. Okay, so let's cut the flap out of here. I don't know if I can unbolt it. Probably could if I really want to get into it, but I really don't care. So we're gonna grab my air saw and see if I can't cut through that. Grab some goggles, see if we can cut that flap out. That might be able to stay, or I might just cut it out. Like I know one of these carburetors, it had a crack inside the journal in one of these journals in here, and no matter what you did with it, it would not run right. So these are a dime a dozen. we need to put this through the carburetor like this, and we're gonna have to get like set screws or something to hold this in place. Right through here, we'll have to drill a couple holes and put set screws, and then I'm gonna have to run the wire through the carburetor, which that's gonna be the tricky part. Well, you know what, if I take these out, and I could save these, I mean, I don't know if they're any good, but I could run the wire through that part. So basically, first I need to go see what I have as far as machine screws so that we can drill 3 holes and make set screws. So we're gonna have to drill 3 holes and then tap them out. So let me go see what I have for that. Tell you what, if any of you guys are into cars or doing stuff, get yourself one of these on Amazon. They're about 30 bucks. Probably the best $30 I've ever spent. So I found some machine screws here, some bigger ones, and I didn't know what size thread they were. So I went around and I looked, and it turns out it's a 1024. So it'll thread right into here nicely. Hopefully, if I could do it while holding the other two. See, now we know it's a 1024. So now I gotta see if I have a 1024 tap and then whatever size drill bit they recommend so that we can drill 3 holes and tap them. And then these set screws are gonna go in there and hold the socket. Now, the weight of the carburetor is gonna be held up by a cable rather than the wire for the power. So technically, this only has to hold in there enough to hold the light bulb. We're not gonna be hanging weight off of it. So let me go see what I have drill bit wise and tap. I should have a 1024 tap. Okay, it is a 11/64 tap, which I have right here. Oh wait, 1224, did I grab the wrong one? I grabbed the wrong tap. Okay, a 1024 tap requires a number 26 drill bit. I do not have number 26 drill bit. I don't have a real large drill bit collection. So I think by sizing it up, I think 11/64 is going to be real close. Once again, we're not building a motor here. We're putting a light socket into a carburetor. So long as the threads will be fine. So let's drill 1 hole and see if it'll thread. I'm gonna have to probably put the tap in my drill here and move it real slow. And hopefully not break it. Did I say that these were 12/24s or did I screw up? Let me go back to the chart. Maybe it's one size bigger. Maybe I was reading the wrong line. I was reading the wrong line. It's a 1/4-20. So a 1/4-20 tap requires a 13/64 drill bit. So no big deal. Just gotta drill a little bit bigger, re-tap it. Great, now I got metal shavings in my carburetor. I'm gonna ruin the motor. Just kidding. So there's one. Let's get the other 2 holes drilled. Now, if you were doing this project and you didn't have taps and you didn't want to go out and spend money on taps and die set, you can basically just drill a hole a little bit bigger, slide this in there, and put a nut on the backside. That would work as well. So I'm gonna put one of these in the hallway, and I'm building a little bar in the back. So I'm gonna hang the other two above the bar. I don't really drink, but still building a bar. So hopefully these screws are long enough, which it looks like they're gonna be. Like I said, that's all we're doing is holding the light bulb in. So now, try to put this through one of these. I'm gonna have to probably, no, that should work. I'm gonna leave this hose even hooked up. Let it be. All right, basically now I just got to hook a cable up. And the light bulb will go in there. This will go on there. This will go back through here. I don't know what height I'm going to put it at yet, so that's going to be determined once I have the ceiling and everything done. I can see how low I want it to hang, because I just don't know yet. I'm going to stick this back on here. And leave it like that for now. Stick my little nut back on here so I don't lose that. All right. So that's done. Gotta grab a cable. Probably gonna have to do is jump from here to here with the cable. Now, I don't know how I want to do that yet. Let me think about that for a minute. Maybe I'll put a bolt through here and here, put a nut, drill a hole through the bolt, and then run the cable through the bolt. It'll look cleaner, because if I run the cable from here to here, I'm gonna have to wrap it around the outside of the carburetor. That's not gonna look good. So let me go grab some bolts first. All right, so I got some 5/16 bolts, some longer ones, and I got 2 nuts for each one, because what I'm thinking is, hopefully I can get the bolt up here. Might not work that way. I might have to put it this way. Not the end of the world. Would have liked it the other way. can't win them all. So what I'm going to do is double nut it, meaning what I'm going to have is a nut here, then a nut right here. You know what I'm going to do is drill a hole right here, slide the cable into the hole, and then tighten the nut around the cable, then I won't have to crimp it. So this is my cable here. It's a little excessive. I had this left over from my flagpole. So it's a bit much, but why buy it if I already have this? I've had this spool of cable laying around for a long time, years. So I figure, why not use it? Cost me nothing. So basically this whole project is costing me $10. Had the carburetors literally laying outside out back. Here's the lights cost me 10 bucks. Came with the light bulb. So we want to drill a hole through the bolt right about here. I'm going to have to put this in the vise. I'd use a drill press, but I think it's just gonna start winging around on me. I don't even know if this is gonna work. That's warm. So I think what I'll do is put the cable through, make a loop in the middle, and then I will attach another cable to it when it comes time to hang it, because I don't know what height. I'm gonna have to cut this with a cutoff wheel probably, because I don't know what height it's gonna be at yet, so I don't really want to make the cable, but I can at least make this hoop right here, and then I can run a clamp, cable clamp. Surprised I was able to cut that and not have to use a cutoff wheel. Now let's see if these will fit through here. Yes, it does. I'm gonna go grab a couple wrenches, 1/2-inch wrenches, and we're gonna lock that down. Forgot to wipe the grease off of that one. Uh-oh. Did I break the bolt? I think I broke the bolt. Well, maybe not. It's fine. Guess I'll find out. I can always drill that bigger and make a 3/8 bolt. The cable is kind of thick. Come on. I get one to drill and the next one won't drill. Drill bit's dull. Yep, the bolt broke. All right, I'm gonna have to go up to 3/8. So let me go grab two 3/8 bolts and we'll start over. I might just grab a center punch too. Okay, let's see. Now this stuff that I'm doing, making this stuff, I don't have any plans or anything. I'm just kind of doing it on the fly. So it's not always gonna work out, but you adapt and you make it work. So that didn't work. It was a failure. The bolts were not wide enough to accept that size hole for the cable. So now we are going to drill the bottom of the carburetor, these two holes, to 3/8, so that we can put a 3/8 bolt through the bottom. I don't know if I should put this in the vise. Same thing again. Nice, broke my bit. This is a cheap drill bit set anyways. It's a Harbor Freight. I got it for free. No harm. Now, if you're gonna hold the drill like I am with it right by your face, make sure you're careful. I've had the drill spin around and hit me in the face. But now I kind of keep it behind my shoulder so that if it spins, it hits my shoulder and not my face. Done that on a few occasions. It's not fun. I drilled it one size smaller than what I did last time. If this is too small, I have to get a bigger drill bit. Hoping that it'll fit. Where'd that cable go? It's in there. That feels much better. So now we'll just put this one in like this, and then we'll have a loop right here, and then we'll put another loop around it, and the cable's gonna come off of it. This time I'm gonna put this nut on all the way first. These bolts are a little shorter than the last ones. I should have grabbed longer ones, but it's working, so go with it. And it broke a bit. We're gonna use it. Got it. I don't care. Like I said, this was a $10 bit set that was free. They work, it's not the greatest. All right, now put this in, and then we'll just screw the light bulb in just to see what it looks like. But I'm not gonna put the other cable on now, and I'm not gonna light it up because there's no plug in. Guess I could stick the wires in the plug outlet, but I got those safety plugs in here, so it's not really gonna work good. So you just have to wait to see it when the shop gets put together. You'll have to wait to see all this stuff. We'll do a real good walk around video of everything. Take our time and kind of explain all of it. Should turn out pretty cool. Got a lot of ideas in my head, nothing written down. I never write anything down. Kind of just go off my head, what I think about. Man, these bolts are hard to put on, just like if you're putting a carburetor on a car. Okay, that's going to take the weight, no problems. Let's just screw this in here real quick so we can see what it looks like. And I am done with this, and like I said, I'll make the other two off camera. So that's what it's going to look like. So basically it's just going to hang like that from the ceiling. I'll have to straighten that out a little bit. It's just a set screw I think is in too far on one side. Let me see. And that's the beauty of that set screws. Really, I can kind of maybe adjust it as I go, as I need to. And that I will screw with once it's hanging in the air. I can kind of straighten the bulb out to where I want it. But that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Another quick project. I'm gonna let the linkage hang. It is what it is. All right, guys, that's gonna end this one. Just another quick one, trying to knock out some stuff. So let me know what you think of that one, guys. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Be doing something else. I'm gonna start prepping these parts tomorrow for paint. Later on in the week, I'm going to be fixing this valance for the 49 Studebaker, which is getting painted not this weekend, but the following weekend. So ton of videos coming, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.